This is PSN News. The highly anticipated whiteout game against Ohio State is here, and so is ESPN's College Game Day. We have all the details coming up in sports.
We'll also bring you the latest update on the 7th guilty plea in the Beta Theta Pi fraternity case.
Sebastian Kraft.
And I'm Kailey Hill.
A former Beta Theta Pi brother will be pleading guilty this October. Patrick Jackson provided alcohol in the February 2017 hazing incident that led to pledge Timothy Piazza's death. Jackson is the 6th member of the banned Penn State fraternity scheduled to enter a guilty plea. According to the Daily Collegian, Jackson will appear at the Centre County Courthouse Annex on October 9th. Other members have faced charges ranging from hazing to involuntary manslaughter. Other guilty pleas are expected from Michael Angelo Scavone and Aidan O'Brien. Ryan Burke was sentenced to house arrest with no jail time in early August. Breaking today, a 7th brother, Jonathan Kanzler, is also expected to enter a guilty plea this October.
Penn State World Campus has been ranked in student support categories for fall of 2018. World Campus was named among the best online schools for women in STEM and best LGBTQ-friendly online schools. Penn State has received a 79.88 STEM-friendly score alongside a 5-star Campus Pride Index score. The 5-star score signifies World Campus is top-ranked in helping LGBTQ students with scholarships, non-discrimination policies, support for students, and training of staff. The 2018 rankings add to the reputation of Penn State World Campus's online education.
The Chamber of Business and Industry of Centre County is collaborating with Penn State's Smeal College of Business to honor achievements in ethical business leadership. Smeal students will help present the award to a local business at the Chamber's Excellence Dinner in December. The nomination process began September 17th and runs through October 31st. The students will interview nominees before determining the recipient. The initiative is a continuation of Smeal's partnership with State College area businesses. The goal is to increase students' experience with promoting ethical leadership skills and business integrity.
2 female Penn State students were sexually assaulted by the same individual, according to a university timely warning on Friday. They reportedly knew their attacker. The sexual assaults occurred on 2 separate occasions. According to the alert, one was on August 18th and the other an unknown time. Both incidents took place in campus residence halls. Meantime, Penn State's student government recently held Red Zone Week. The effort attempts to educate students about what's known as the Red Zone, which refers to the first 6 weeks of the school year when there is an increased risk for sexual assault.
Coming up next, Gabriella Hornack will bring you the latest in entertainment news. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to PSN News. I'm Gabriella Hornack with your entertainment update. Kevin Hart performed at the Bryce Jordan Center Saturday night, bringing many laughs along with him. The comedian's Irresponsible tour was full of entirely new material and focused on criticisms he's faced from past mistakes. Hart also had a unique no cell phone policy in place for the show. This is becoming more common for performers who want the audience to be more present during the show. Hart later broke that policy when he instructed audience members to light up their phones in the arena at the end of the show. Pop-Up Avenue returned to State College this past Saturday. The outdoor urban flea market featured nearly 50 vendors selling handmade items such as clothing, jewelry, and various pieces of art. Pop-Up Avenue occurs twice a year, once in the spring and once during the fall. The event was started in 2016 by a couple who graduated from Penn State. The pair decided to relocate back to State College and bring a piece of the Big Apple with them. Demi Lovato was spotted for the first time in 2 months since her near-fatal drug overdose. The singer was seen Sunday morning near her rehab facility where she's been recovering since early August. After Lovato's overdose on July 24th, fans and celebrities alike have shown overwhelming support for the singer. Lovato has been open about her struggles with drug and alcohol addiction. She admitted she broke her 6-year sobriety in a song during late June. She released a statement thanking her family and fans, adding she needs time to heal and get back on her road to recovery. That's your PSN News Entertainment Update. After the break, Kiley Hill will bring you the latest in sports. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to PSN News. I'm Kiley Hill with your sports update. The Nittany Lions football team had a 63-24 victory against Illinois on Friday. Number 10 Penn State scored 35 points in the fourth quarter. Trace McSorley threw for 3 touchdowns and ran for a personal best 92 yards. Miles Sanders set career highs by rushing for 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. Penn State was down 21-24, but Sanders tore through Illinois' defense and went straight to the end zone with a 48-yard score. That put the Lions back on top with a 28-24 lead. This Saturday, Penn State takes on Ohio State at 7:30 with a whiteout game. And for the second year in a row, ESPN's College Game Day will be hosting their show on Old Main Lawn for this weekend's matchup. Since the show began in 1993, this will be the 6th appearance by Game Day at Penn State. Penn State field hockey lost to Michigan 1-0 on Saturday with a controversial call. Nittany Lion defender Corey Conley was given a yellow card later in the second half. With less than 2 minutes to go, a foul by Conley inside the circle cost Penn State the contest. The Wolverines were given a penalty stroke on a questionable decision from the officials. However, on Sunday, the Nittany Lions were able to split the weekend against Michigan State. Penn State dominated with a score of 8-0. History was made at First Energy Stadium this past Thursday. Facing the Jets, rookie Baker Mayfield led the Cleveland Browns to their first win in 635 days with a score of 21-17. Tyrod Taylor had been pulled out of the game for a possible concussion after taking a forearm to the head on a slide. By the end of the second quarter, the Browns were down 14-3, but the Browns then dominated the field at the beginning of the third quarter. They scored 11 points and the Jets none. Baker Mayfield has been named the starting quarterback for the Browns. That was your sports update. Coming up next, we'll bring you an interview with the Donor Relations Director of Homecoming.
Hello and welcome back to PSN News. Tonight we have Homecoming Donor Relations Director Isabella Webster with us. How are you doing tonight, Isabella?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Great. So, what are some of the events taking place for Homecoming this year?
So one of our new events is this Thursday at 6 p.m. in the Hintz Family Alumni Center. We will be having Devin Still, a former defensive player for Penn State and the 2011 Defensive Player of the Year in the Big Ten, doing alumni talks with us. So he'll be giving a TED Talk style kind of talk. It'll be a very intimate environment. And then beyond that, we have our normal events during Homecoming Week. So on Sunday, October 7th, we will have the kickoff concert with SPA, and AJR will be performing there. Beyond that, we have Allen Street Jam is new, that has taken the place of Pollock Party. Then we'll have BOPS, the Best of Penn State Carnival, as well as Past to Present, and of course the parade and the football game.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, so Homecoming just unveiled its gender-neutral court. So why did you guys decide to move past the traditional king and queen?
Yes, so the executive committee together decided we wanted to do this because we felt it was really important to make sure that everyone at Penn State knew that they are part of who we are, whether you are male, female, non-binary, or anywhere on the spectrum. You are part of Penn State just like everyone else. And we don't think that the gender normative king and queen is truly representative of the Penn State population. And we wanted to make sure that we are accounting for everybody.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, are there any new floats we should expect to see in the parade?
This year it's pretty much the same as always. You'll see lots of local businesses. You'll see student competing groups. You'll see other organizations. There'll be some dogs as usual, alumni chapters, as well as the executive committee and our grand marshal and honorary grand marshal.
Cool. Super.
Yeah.
What will take place during halftime of the football game?
Throughout the game, you'll be seeing our various courts unveiled. There'll be student court, there'll be university court, and alumni court. And you'll also get to see the executive committee in our very cool rugbies on the field during halftime.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us tonight, Isabella.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll have national news headlines for you coming at you after the break. Welcome back. Dr. Christine Blasey Ford, who raised sexual assault allegations against Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh, will testify before the Senate Judiciary Committee. This is in light of a weekend report detailing a new accusation from a second woman, Deborah Ramirez. Ramirez attended Yale with Kavanaugh. The Senate hearing with Ford is tentatively set for this Thursday. The Associated Press reports that Kavanaugh will also testify. At the moment, the contents of Ford's testimony remain unknown.
It's been more than a week since Hurricane Florence hit the East Coast. According to North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper, floodwaters still remain a danger to the state. Emergency officials do not expect the highway flooding to subside for at least another week. 114 primary roads are closed and there are 547 total statewide road closures. Cooper has reminded residents to stay alert for flood warnings and evacuation orders. There have been 5,000 rescues reported in North Carolina and a total of 43 deaths due to Hurricane Florence.
A New Jersey sheriff resigned Saturday due to racist remarks directed at the state's attorney general. Radio station WNYC released audio tapes containing Michael Saudino's remarks. The tapes included comments denigrating African Americans. Saudino claimed that the attorney general, who's a Sikh, was appointed solely thanks to his turban. Saudino had initially apologized for these remarks Thursday. The sheriff served Bergen County, which is New Jersey's most populous county. Governor Phil Murphy said he would soon appoint an interim replacement.
A Minnesota state representative has ended his re-election campaign due to sexual allegations. Jim Noblack's 23-year-old daughter told Minnesota Public Radio that she was inappropriately touched by her father throughout her childhood. Noblack said these allegations were incredibly hurtful and subsequently dropped out of the race to work towards healing his family. His exit will make his seat a top target for the Democrats due to the GOP's current 21-seat majority. Noblack is currently the chairman of the House Ways and Means Committee.
And that's all we have for you tonight on PSN News.
Be sure to check us out on Twitter at PSN News. Thank you for joining us.